JMU enters today 3-1 and they're facing Kent State University, who coincidentally is 3-1 as well. But this JMU defense, they've been showing flashes of brilliance. Not just being great, they've been showing flashes of brilliance. Now, looking at the top 25 here in the coaches poll, Oregon, FSU, Tennessee, Alabama, and Arizona are going to round out your top 5. You can see that Auburn's holding down number 11. Some surprises with North Carolina up in the top 15. USC at number 15, and rounding out the number 25 spot is Boston College. Now, looking at the Heisman voting, Nick Wilson right now from Arizona is leading the charge. Had a pretty good week last week, but look at the first recruit that JMU has landed. It's going to be Jason Johnson, which one of you guys will have the opportunity to play as. Don't create your recruits now. You'll be able to do that at the end of the season. But you can see that he is a gem. Plus 10, getting us up to in the 70s overall for that guy. I think he might be a defensive back, could be a safety, but you let me know in the comments below, what do you think Jason Johnson will end up being? I have no idea, but look at Cardon Johnson getting the game started off strong, a 47-yard return, but shout out to Khalid Abdullah, 130 plus yards last week with 2 touchdowns. He has been the leader of this offense week after week so far. Now Disher's here in the pocket, he gets hit on his very first play on 3rd and 8. Not a good look, not a good look, so we end up going here on 3rd down. Got a good opportunity, but you can see the young freshman QB is a little bit rattled. They've taken away the screen, but we throw it across the middle to Brandon Ravenel, who's in the open field. The spin move works. We get down to the 30-yard line. Brandon Ravenel coming up clutch. Joe Disher, what a freshman quarterback. He saw the halfback screen wasn't going to work, so he gave it to Ravenel, and Ravenel got some good yards. Now, Khalid Abdullah with an 8-yard rush there. Here on 3rd and 2, running a read option. Disher's got some room. He's going to try and get his way into the end zone, but he's going to be stopped. He fumbles. Luckily, Ravenel picks that one up, and here on 2nd and goal, we give it to Cardon Johnson, who's in for Khalid Abdullah, and he gets a rushing touchdown. Got to give Cardon Johnson some credit. He started season 1 as kind of a split back, splitting the carries with Khalid Abdullah, but he's really fallen back into being kind of the change of pace guy, the kick returner, but he's handled it well. Now, Kent State has the ball here on 3rd and 4. Raiders going to roll out to the right-hand side, trying to find some room, and he finds a way to get through there. Justin Wellens lights him up, but it's a 6-yard rush there for Reardon. And they're dropping back again. They hand it off to Holly. Holly's making some moves in the backfield. Justin Wellens comes through, and Brett Siegel cleans it up. Great work there by the duo. Now on 2nd and 8, Reardon hands the ball back off to Holly. He sheds a tackle, throws the guy to the ground. Marcel Johnson is in on the hit, but 11 yards there for Holly, getting the Kent State offense moving forward again. So a 7-0 lead here, but Kent State is charging. They're almost in the red zone. Reardon's got some time here, finds his receiver way out to the right-hand side. Raven Green can't cover him. Here on 3rd and goal, first quarter's coming to a close. Reardon's looking for something, goes across the middle to Holly, but we stop him. So the JMU defense gave up a ton of yards there, but when it mattered the most, they held them to just a field goal. So Kent State lines up, they kick this one, it is just barely inside, almost didn't work. Now back on offense with a 7-3 lead. Disher puts a man in motion. Rashard Davis goes back to the backfield. Disher gets blasted here, but he gets it out to Rashard Davis. Davis is going to find his way in to get 6 yards there. We've seen a lot of our wide receivers getting the ball. When we have playmakers like we do, we've got to get the ball in their hands in any single way we can. Now Rashard Davis again after that easy rush there. 18 yards in that reception for his first catch of the day. Now Disher back again with the play action fake. Plenty of time in the pocket, but he's way back. He throws it deep, and it's nearly intercepted. We had Ishmael Hyman there in the end zone. If we had thrown it a little bit higher, a little bit further, maybe we would have given him a chance to score there. Now 3rd and 7 again. They take away the halfback screen, and this time we find Rashard Davis, who sheds a tackle and gets his way down into the 25. Now on 1st and 10, Brandon Ravenel's back in motion into the backfield. And again, we love giving our wide receivers the opportunity to run the ball. This time Ravenel somehow catches it. I think that even deflected off of one of our guys there. Somehow he holds on to it. He does fumble it out of bounds, but on 1st and goal here, Disher's looking for something. He's going to try and run and score on this one. He can't quite get into the end zone. He gets stuffed, but on 2nd and goal, a halfback toss to Khalid Abdullah. You already know he's going to get into the end zone. His first rushing touchdown of the day. The first one was scored by Cardon Johnson, and the JMU offense is looking really good so far. Now 3 minutes left here in the first half. Reardon finds a throw out here. Reynolds can't make the play, but we get a nice hit there by Ankara. On 2nd and 10, nearing 2 minutes, Holly gets the ball in a halfback draw. He gets lit up by Marcel Johnson. Marcel Johnson is by far one of the hardest hitting safeties on our team and one of the hardest hitting players in the entire NCAA. Now a great play there on 3rd and 5 to get the ball down past the midfield. On 1st and 10 again, they're past the 50 looking for something. They get hit as they throw it. Charles Tutt's right there, but he turns around. No, Charles Tutt. All you had to do was jump. He tried to go for the interception instead, lost track of where his man was, and it's a huge play for Kent State to get a 4-point lead now here for just JMU. Now Domo Taylor with a big play across the middle thanks to Joe Disher finding him right in stride, 30 yards in that play. With just over a minute left, Disher trying to find something to work here. He gets it out to the left side. This time he's got Brandon Ravenel. Ravenel tries to make a move, but he can't get anything going, but it's still enough for a first down. Now under 60 seconds, Disher rolls out. The pressure is coming. Can Disher find anything? He decides to keep it himself. He's going to roll out, gets past the 20, and he's down inside the red zone. So here we go, 50 seconds left. Disher's rolling around. Great block here on the edge. We get it to John Miller. John Miller's going to dive into the end zone, and we get a touchdown. The offense just marched down the field so quickly. That's one of the best drives we've had this season so far. So Joe Disher, despite being a freshman, still looking really good. Now 30 seconds left. Kent State trying to do something, and Charles Tutt makes up for that horrible play he had earlier. He said, give me that ball. I'm trying to be one of the best cornerbacks in the league. What a play by Charles Tutt to stop Kent State's drive and to send us into halftime with a 21-10 lead. It's been a little bit of a battle here in the rain so far, but we're doing pretty well on the road. Hats off to JMU's defense. Now our offense has been doing well, over 200 total yards in the day. Here in the second half, we're going to try and extend our lead. We have an 11-point lead so far. Davis is back in the backfield. Disher again to the left-hand side. Great blocking here on the edge. We flip it out to Rashard Davis. Great block. Might have been a block in the back, but we'll take it. Rashard Davis stops on a dime, gets his way down to the 10-yard line. So here on 1st and goal, Disher's looking for something. Throw it across the left-hand side, and Rashard Davis, we go right back to him. He is our Percy Harvin. He's been a playmaker, whether he's running the ball, whether he's catching the ball. Only thing we haven't seen this dude do is literally throw the ball. So getting the ball here, Brent Siegel and Kyrie Hawkins in on a big tackle against Kent State. Kent State does get a first down, and they hand it off to Holly again. This time Holly's going to make some moves. He's got plenty of room, but Raven Green trips him up enough to stop him after 13 yards. On 2nd and short, Brent Siegel. Look at Brent Siegel coming in. He just got back into the starting lineup. He's been doing much better in practice, and there he's showing why he's playing, making huge plays. Now here we got Taylor Reynolds, and no, Taylor Reynolds. He misjudged it. So close to getting that. Another time where he could have had an interception, or maybe if he just jumped, he could have deflected it. But he tried to go for too big of a play, lost track of his man, lost track of the ball, and now Kent State is right back in. It's only 11-point lead for us. Joe Disher could not get rid of the ball there, so he only ends up with 6 yards. On 2nd and short again to Khalid Abdullah, right up the middle. He finds a seam, he keeps going, and Khalid Abdullah, his biggest run of the day, 15 yards. On 2nd and 1, we give it to Cardon Johnson. Cardon Johnson again finds his way through, but he gets lit up. He's a much smaller back, but he's doing well, and going into the 4th quarter, a 28-17 lead. JMU continues to march as Ishmael Hyman. We haven't seen much of him today, but he does get a 14-yard reception to put us right back in to the red zone. On 1st and goal, Disher in the pocket, plenty of protection, but he gets hit, he steps up, he should have just stayed where he was. JMU's offensive line has been money all day today. That's one of those plays that Joe Disher has to learn. Being a freshman quarterback, you've got to trust your offensive line. And a good throw here by Disher, catching Brandon Ravenel on an out route, 9 yards there, putting us right inside the goal line area, right inside the 5 here on 3rd and goal. Put Klusterman in motion. Joe Disher's going to hand the ball off to Khalid Abdullah, and he destroys number 45. Number 45 had a huge play earlier in the game where he deflected a pass. It could have been a touchdown in the end zone, but Khalid Abdullah says, get out of my way, young fella. No soup for you today. Now, Kent State trying to get things going in on their side. They only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, but if they score a touchdown here quick enough, things could get interesting. So on a halfback screen here, Holly's going to try and find something. Great moves by him. Raven Green can't tackle him. Looks like Taylor Reynolds is going to get him out of bounds, but just enough to stop him from getting too many yards. 1st and 10 again, 2 minutes left. We get hit on the play. Marcel Johnson lights him up. It's a fumble. You're kidding me. Kent State recovers that one. How? We had so many JMU defenders right around there. Now 1st and 10 again across the middle. Brooks is going to catch this one. Raven Green throws him down on the ground. But Kent State is marching. We've got to stop them sometime here. A good little out route there by White. Great play. No JMU defenders even close to him. What is JMU doing? You were playing so well. Maybe they're just tired. Maybe coach should have called a timeout. But here Reardon finds some time in the pocket. He finds, looks like Zaquan Tyson across the left-hand side. And it's a 9-yard touchdown play. Reardon has only thrown 5 incompletions today. One of those being an interception, but they're lining up going for 2, trying to make it a 10-point game. Reardon's going to find some time, throws it, and Tyson kills us again. So 2 straight plays, but wait, they're going for the onside kick. JMU wasn't ready. What is JMU doing? They've got to be better prepared, and Kent State gets this one back. What is going on? This has been a horrible 4th quarter for JMU so far. Now Reardon's going to throw one out to the right side, just gets it to his receiver, but it looks like he's out of bounds. Great play by JMU. They more got lucky than anything else there. Now 3rd and 10, Reardon trying to find something. You got guys all back there. Pressure is in his face. He throws it deep. Kyrie Hawkins is there. He bobbles it and he catches it. Kyrie Hawkins gets the best interception we've had all season long. Shout out to Kyrie Hawkins. That's the type of defensive play that we need. 2 tackles in the day. He had a deflection and an interception. Joe Disher was money, but hats off to Khalid Abdullah. Almost 100 yards in the day. 2 rushing touchdowns. Kent State's defense was not enough to match this JMU offense. It's too high-powered. So a 35-25 victory for JMU today. We're going to improve to be 4-1. Joe Disher, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Did get sacked once. Khalid Abdullah, 91 yards. Disher with 40. Cardon Johnson with 51. Our receiving core was pretty good, and our defenders, while they had a few struggles here and there overall, we have to be happy with how they performed. Can JMU improve to 5-1 next week? We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.